goodness, I just knew that was gonna happen. Accidentally flipped the camera. Good thing I got nothing to hide. Alright, so let me make sure this sound is working. Because we don't leave anything up to chance. We want to dance on purpose. Purposefully even. And on this fine Tuesday evening, aka Mars Day, I am contemplating after dropping this message out of obedience, stepping out to play. Because the art buzzer me said, Wagwan, my bad. I was just on Instagram. Anyways, 1 minute in the video already. Pardon me as we dive into Einstein consciousness and meditation. I am gonna pull some cards for this as I didn't plan on doing that, but while setting up, I realized that it would be good to see what affirmations come out for this, for the meditation aspect. So let's dive into Einstein consciousness, the first part of this message. And basically, while walking to the store today, I discovered that there's a special, beautiful group of people that I am so honored to know personally and to bear witness of their masterful journey, even though they themselves, most of them don't even think they're masters, and they hold themselves to these standards. Like I can relate to, holding myself to these seemingly impossible standards, right? Because we know what we're capable of. And sometimes we can be so hard on ourselves. So I have this mantra right here. I am patient and compassionate with myself as I dominate my journey. If you think you have Einstein consciousness, this message is for you. Gratitude for joining me. I am Lisa Leggz, founder of the Anchor Love Crew, and I am honored to serve. I represent the art of the lady. I'll be putting on my fancy gloves right now to, put that accent on the message, right? But the truth is that I relate to the concept of Einstein consciousness. And if you have ever felt misunderstood because you feel like you're ahead of your time, then maybe you experience Einstein consciousness. What is Einstein consciousness? Now, I've never heard it before. If somebody ever said it before me, then I would love to hear their take on it. But for me, Einstein consciousness is being so ahead of the curve, knowing deep within with an unshaking fervor that the insight, the concepts, the paradigms that you're creating even are at one within. And so having Einstein consciousness is being okay with being misunderstood for a while. Right? Knowing that you're literally defining or redefining the universal laws and the way science operates. We're in the new earth. And I've been saying it over and over again, publicly on love streams, on Clubhouse. Today's my Clubhouse anniversary. All roads lead to Art of Healing. I literally joined that app just to network on behalf of the Global Village and Art of Healing. And I am grateful for every person that I've crossed paths with, and the confirmation that I've gotten from total strangers as they tell me that my voice activates something in their DNA. Just from me being transparent and speaking my truth authentically. I say all that to say Einstein consciousness. What is Einstein consciousness? Einstein consciousness is knowing that your thought process is a gift to the world, even if the world doesn't understand you, and being committed and dedicated wholeheartedly. Ignoring naysayers, ignoring people who might want to tell you that you're crazy. Because I'm sure before Einstein's theories were proven to be a significance of modern technology and science and consciousness and all that, I'm sure that he had more than his fair share of people that was like, Einstein, boy, you are wild. Didn't I hear he was also dyslexic? It's just interesting how society can easily create a quote-unquote harsh, toxic, challenging, frictitious, I say frictitious when it's full of friction, an environment for pioneers to prove themselves to themselves, really. Because everything happens for us, not to us, right? So with the Einstein consciousness being the thought leaders, the pioneers, the ones who've been positioned and have done the work for decades, maybe. Right? I've done the work for decades. Art of Healing 9th anniversary is upon us. However, I committed consciously to this mission in 2005 when I decided to be Christ-like and to do my best to create the love and the change that I want to see in the world. And so it unfurls. So I did shuffle the foundation and resonation deck, which is season 1 and 2 affirmations from the morning show. And let me tell you how we have some very powerful affirmations here. At the bottom of the foundation deck, we have mental transmutation 4.2, determine love's direction. Inner child 1.5, I cherish me. Jumping out, we have our graduation energy, round 4 energy. This is the actual finale. Big celebration. You made it to the end of the journey for the self-awareness topic. Maximize or modify. With Reveal and Heal 4.2, be authentic without apology. It goes without saying that if you experience Einstein consciousness, you have to be authentic without apology. As you reveal so much of yourself to others over and over again, and they don't get it, they don't understand, they think you're plumb crazy, man. They just don't get it because you're so ahead of your time. You're so advanced as a gift to the people. Think about Einstein's gifts to the world. Do you have Einstein consciousness? If so, I invite you to this meditation using these affirmations. Be authentic without apology. Self-awareness 4.3, maximize or modify. Because I'm sure that these concepts were tried and tested and true. And Einstein eventually found a way to relay the information that he was creating to the people in a palatable way for them to embrace it. So he maximized his potential by modifying his approach. I'm guessing that's what I would do if I know that I'm going over people's heads. Mental transmutation 4.2, determine love's direction. Every single time you hit what you deem to be a detour or a roadblock or a dead end, anchor love again and determine love's direction. Why are you doing this? Are you doing this because that yearning is so loud? The calling is so strong in your heart that you must do your part to map out new earth, these new universal laws, these new elements in the periodic table. We need that Einstein consciousness right now. So every time you are forced to employ mental transmutation to determine love's direction, I invite you. Wagwan, big up Massachusetts in the house. Oh, you up on Bitcoin? Send Art of Healing Bitcoin, darling. All roads lead to Art of Healing Community Center. So as you determine love's direction, practicing mental transmutation every time you're challenged to prove to yourself how dedicated you are to these inspired insights, these scientific experiments of consciousness, of metaphysics, of synchronicity, synergy. You're diving deep into the beauty of being in harmony with nature, and you're proving these new universal laws to yourself. Be authentic without apology as you determine love's direction, because your authenticity will be received by the ones who are positioned to understand, overstand, understand, round the corner stand, popping on a handstand. Finally, we close out this Einstein meditation with I cherish me. It's that next level of being authentic without apology. I cherish me. You think Einstein didn't have to look in the mirror 1 or 2 times and say, I cherish me? I know these mathematical equations mean something, and they will be meaning something to somebody else other than me. So I'm going to cherish me and keep going forward even though nobody understands me. Nina Simone said, I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. And guess what? I don't care. Because I cherish me. And I know that as I determine love's direction and I keep walking in this direction of love, anchoring love as I maximize or modify, the more I become self-aware, bringing in my strength and maximizing my strength, identifying my weakness and modifying accordingly, whether I'm positioning someone in my inner circle to cover that part where I'm weak at, or I put time into growing in that particular sector because I realize it'll strengthen my strengths. Position me to understand how to translate these concepts to others. Why? Why am I so dedicated? Because I cherish me. So, as I am patient and compassionate with myself as I maximize my journey, I am patient and compassionate with myself as I maximize my journey. I'm patient and compassionate with myself as I dominate my journey. I just said maximize multiple times. Maximize your potential by being authentic without apology. Cherish that inner child. Like Inner Child 1.5 says, I cherish me. I'm sure as a child, Einstein laughed as he thought of these things that he would bring to pass. I'm sure as an adult, being misunderstood, it was hard to giggle. But reminiscing a little bit helps me personally to remember why I started. Cherish that inner childlike nature. Do it for the children. You know, when you embrace your inner child, it positions you to be more compassionate with the children, right? So as I sign off tonight, 15 minutes into the message of Einstein consciousness and this activation, gratitude. Gratitude. It's an honor to serve. And I'm grateful that I was obedient to do this message right away, because just a couple hours ago, I was getting the inspired insight. Walking to the grocery store in this cold weather in Miami. Why is it so cold, y'all? Anyways, stay tuned, baby. All roads lead to Art of Healing.